I'm Mark Jensen, founder of Gleukos Sports Drinks. I'm here with Ed Eyestone. He's the Brigham Young University men's distance coach, also a two-time Olympic marathoner. And Ed was very helpful in helping me formulate Gleukos in the beginning. Ed, can you just tell us in your own words how that
I'll take it back. I think it was 2002, maybe 2003. You first came by my office with these odd-looking bottles of fluid and told me your little project that was going on and asked if you'd...
Yeah, I think you did think it was pretty odd.
No, I mean, they were different looking little pouches here. It looked kind of like an IV at first, and then he kind of explained the product a little bit, explained that it was a sports energy drink, replacement sort of fuel. And as we talked more, he said basically they got back to basics and had formulated a drink, basically the most simple form of sugar you can go with, and that's glucose. That's the form of that the body breaks down carbohydrates to get in the blood anyway. And so I was intrigued by that because I was thinking my dad had run in college back before World War II, back in the day, long time ago, and I remember hearing stories of his coaches feeding him glucose tablets at the end of workouts, and it seemed like we had gotten away from that and were putting carbohydrates in a form in the drinks that was not as easily readily available. The thing I like about this, it has potassium in it too. I mean, you drink one of these and it's about equivalent to eating about 2/3 of a banana.
Right.
And so you're not only getting your fluid in, you're not only getting your sugar or glucose in, but you're also getting a little of those electrolytes that are so necessary. You know, we tried those first few samples that
we gave you different forms of the formulation, huh? And used your team as guinea pigs. How did that go?
Well, you know, the guys loved the pouches and they loved having something cold after a run. That was first and foremost. But those first little permutations had a little bit of a kick to it, if you remember. They said, "Man, Coach, this is good stuff, and I feel good after I take it, but it's got a bit of a burn, a little bit of an afterburn." And so we tweaked that, and I talked to you about it, and I think the potassium, maybe you had the potassium set just a little bit too high, because the next batch that came through went down a lot smoother. And I don't know if that was the final concoction or formula that you came up with, but it's been great ever since. And we always look forward to those pallets of glucose arriving, and the pouch has changed somewhat, but more or less it's the same. We like the easy open and close valve, and you know, the guys are always fighting for it in the fridge, in the track after their long runs.
Well, we also went on a run, and he can still smoke anybody that he runs against. So at Eyestone, you're still very fast.
Well, you just have to choose who you run with very carefully. It's all relative. And
I guess I'm very slow.